Once upon a time, there was a kind and helpful little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She lived with her mother in a cottage at the edge of a forest. It's nice to meet you.
Ooh, she loves that jacket.
I wonder how I can help today. Tap the blue arrows twice to change scene.
She loves that jacket so much, we call her Little Red Riding Hood.
One morning, Little Red Riding Hood's mother asked her to help out.
Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, your grandma isn't feeling very well. Please, would you take her a basket of food? Can you help Little Red Riding Hood pack the basket?
Shall I take some cheese?
What a lovely basket of food! That looks delicious.
Grandma likes jelly. I think we should leave that here. Let's fill up this basket with lovely things for Grandma. I don't think Grandma would like to eat that. I think we should leave that here.
Take care on the way.
Why not take a banana? I don't think Grandma would like to eat that. Grapes are always tasty. This will really cheer up Grandma. Soon the basket was packed and Little Red Riding Hood was ready to go on her way. As she was leaving, her mother gave her a warning.
Be careful in the forest and beware of the big bad wolf.
I can't wait to see Grandma.
Be home before dark.
I'll go straight to Grandma's house. Little Red Riding Hood went on her way. What a wonderful song that bird is singing. Swipe to make me go faster. I'm going to be tired out soon. I'm going to be tired out soon. What a lovely day. She had not gone very far before the big, bad wolf appeared.
Hello, little girl. Where are you off to?
I'm going to my grandma's house with this basket of food.
I'm going in that direction myself.
My grandma's expecting me.
Are you all alone?
I definitely shouldn't be talking to you.
Do you know the way?
My grandma's expecting me. Little Red Riding Hood went on her way, and soon she came to a fork in the path. Shall I take the path to the flowers or the path to the feathers? This path is pretty. She hadn't gone very far before she saw a beautiful bird above her in the sky. That bird is shedding its feathers. Can you help me catch these feathers? These might be useful. Thanks for your help. You're welcome to some of my feathers. This is fun! I think we've got plenty now. With the feathers in her basket, Little Red Riding Hood continued on her way. I hope it doesn't rain. Can you hear the birds? What a wonderful song that bird is singing. Soon, she came to another fork in the path. Shall I take the path to the thistles or the path to the dandelions? This path is pretty. Before too long, Little Red Riding Hood met a mole holding a dandelion.
Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. Would you like to play a game? If you can catch my dandelions, you can keep them.
That sounds fun. You have to move quickly to catch these dandelions. I'll put them in my basket.
You've got quite a few dandelions now.
You have to move quickly to catch these dandelions. These dandelions could be useful. I'll put them in my basket. These dandelions could be useful. I think we've got plenty now. With the feathers and the dandelions in her basket, Little Red Riding Hood continued on her way. This basket is quite heavy. What a lovely day! Soon she came to another fork in the path. Shall I take the path to the bees or the path to the music? I'm on my way. By and by, Little Red Riding Hood came across a bear with a big jar of honey.
Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. I need your help with this honey. Can you help me pour the honey into the jars? You can take a jar to your grandma.
I'd be happy to help. Tilt the screen to help pour the honey. Careful!
This honey's very sticky.
It's hard to keep the jar steady. I can't keep my arm still.
Don't spill it. Steady.
Don't forget, we need to get to Grandma's house.
Don't spill it. Careful. Steady.
This is harder than it looks. With the feathers and the dandelions and the honey in her basket, Little Red Riding Hood continued on her way. In next to no time, she arrived at her grandma's house and knocked at the door. Hello, Grandma. I'm here with a basket of all sorts of things. It was quite dark inside. Little Red Riding Hood went over to the bed and looked carefully at her grandma. Oh, Grandma, what big ears you have.
All the better to hear you with, my dear.
Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you have.
All the better to see you with, my dear.
Oh, Grandma, what big teeth you have.
All the better to eat you with, my dear.
You are not my grandma.
I'll eat you for lunch.
I don't think you're my grandma at all.
I'm going to gobble you up.
The wolf jumped out of bed and chased Little Red Riding Hood around the room.
Help! I'm in here. My mother warned me about you.
Come back here.
You'll never catch me.
You can't get away.
Let me out. Help!
Come back here.
Little Red Riding Hood reached into her basket. She took out the feathers and tickled the wolf with them.
It's a good thing he's ticklish.
You're cleverer than you look.
But that didn't stop him for long. Little Red Riding Hood reached into her basket. She took out the dandelions and blew the seeds into his eyes.
I can't see anything.
Serves you right.
Huh. What are you going to do with that? There are dandelion seeds in my eyes.
He doesn't.
But that didn't stop him for long. Little Red Riding Hood reached into her basket. She took out the jar of honey and threw it all over the wolf.
We don't want you to stick around.
Ugh, this is really sticky.
Just wait and see what happens next.
The honey smelled so delicious that a swarm of bees flew in through the window and chased the wolf out of the door. The wolf ran down the road and he was never seen again.
Curses! Foiled again. I would have gotten away with it if it hadn't been for those pesky bees. Ah!
As soon as the wolf was gone, Little Red Riding Hood unlocked the cupboard.
The key for the wardrobe must be around here somewhere. Drag with 2 fingers to explore more of the scene. Help! The key for the wardrobe must be around here somewhere. I'm in here!
Out jumped Grandma. They sat down for a delicious feast, and they all lived happily ever after. Thank you for rescuing me, Little Red Riding Hood. Can you help me get our feast out of the basket? Well done. Isn't Little Red Riding Hood brave? Can you help me unpack the basket? Can you help me get our feast out of the basket? Another sandwich! How about a sandwich, Grandma? You're very clever. A sandwich, my favourite. Yum! That tastes terrific.